One of the lads said, wants a recording for tomorrow. So I said I'd tape it for him. Oh, I just ran 10K there. So, I've got my runner's belt on it to take that off. Any strip? There you go.
Off for you.
Right. We've got no. I've got to stretch. Stretch up. I think I'm getting quite old. Can't remember what day it is. Ah, it was a brilliant day today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weather was good. Went out for a run. Okay, stretch out the chest, open up the chest. Good. Is the forecast bad for tomorrow?
Later in the afternoon.
Right.
Not bad, just rain.
Okay. It'll be definitely wet on Thursday for Leslie's huge run.
It's probably windy, yeah.
It'll be windy as well. Scotland. Overhead. Oh. Right. We're going to add in some shoulder rolls. Forward and back. So we're going to do some stuff on the shoulders tonight. Wonderful. And then we'll get going. I think I've scared everyone else off. It's quite tough, this session. Right, keep going. Good. I'm going to switch on the start and the timer, and we'll get rocking. Go from side to side in 5 seconds. You hear that?
Yes, yeah.
Side to side. Let's go. Get you hurry up. Get you moving. Feels darker here. Must be my screen's not as bright. So after this, we're going to press ups. I think. No. We're going to do a new exercise. We're going to Bulgarian split squats with the weight. But we're going to do it in one hand. So grab your weight. Go into the squat position. And then all we're doing is put the weight above our head. And then go down into a squat and back up. So let the weight go down now. Then as you go down, drive the weight up. As you go down, drive the weight up. Try and keep the weight going back. No, what I'm doing going forward. Oh, back's nice and flat. Other hand. So other legs forward. Shoulder, drive it up. Oh, someone's coming in. Sorry. Keep going. It's Christine. Hi, Christine. We're doing some Bulgarian split squats with a weight. A new one. That was a new one. Okay, we're going to press ups now. Off the wall, off a chair, or off the floor, off your knees, or off the full press up, whichever you want to do. This is working your chest muscles, and your triceps. Breathe out the way up and relax on the way back down. Go back up, and we're going to do bent over rows with a kettlebell. I'm just going to do this one. Relax my knees, fold over, and bring the weight up with my arm. Do my right arm, recover nice and slowly down. We switch arms. Brilliant. Switch arms. And then keep the weight. We're going to use it in the next exercise. So just fold, relax the knees and then fold over. Keep the elbow tight on the body and use the weight as a resistance on the way back down. Brilliant. We're doing 8. So we're going to put the weight on one leg. We're bringing the weight right up and over the top, and it finishes on the other leg. And then we reverse and go back the other way to the other leg. So it starts on one leg, goes up over your head, all the way around and down onto the other leg, and then reverse. Back up, over, finishes on the other leg. So you always finish and start on the opposite legs. Brilliant, well done. So we're doing squat jacks. Just shoulder width apart to a wider stance and then let the weight carry down. So let's go. Build up the speed. Get right down, so focus on your range of movement. We're on the ground after this for mountain climbers. We're on the ground, mountain climbers. In a high plank position, just bring your knees forward. Let's go. Drive it fast, keep the back nice and flat so you're not bouncing. Well done. We're sitting down. We're going to go into a tuck position and then extend the legs out and then back into the tuck. Tuck to leg extension. So tuck and extend out. My excellent balance. Core engaged. Works the quads, works your core. Well done. Okay. Onto our backs for bike. Oh.
What is this one, John? I can't see you.
Bike. Just pedaling on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Just support your lower back and just pedal out like you're riding a bike. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Well, you'd be off to your crane, Christine. Well done.
Not yet.
That'll be soon, will it? Superman, onto all fours, or a high plank, whichever you want, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. You can do this off a high plank position. Whew. You do this off a high plank position. Your core is really well developed. So, everyone's favourite side planks. So off the knee or off the ankle, whichever suits. Shoulder aligned with elbow. There we go. Hand up, curl through, whichever version. If you want to lift a leg, go for it. 3 sets of side planks, 3 planks. Switch sides. They're getting easier. Breathe nice and deep, and just relax. Make it nice and easy, like you're doing nothing, like you're dancing. On flank. Let's go. Off the knees, off the full plank, off your toes. Remember, your elbows are right below your shoulders. Hands are apart and relaxed. And you're breathing from your tummy. So big, deep breath. And relax. Again, side to side with the squat. Okay. Let's go. Oh, the squats. So next is reverse lunge to high knee with a kick, with a jump if you want, or just reverse lunge to high knee, whichever. Keep it, this is keep you back flat, not curly backs. Ace, reverse lunge high knee with a skip at the top. So we're going to go in 3. So we get into that reverse lunge position, and up and add the hop. And the wee hop. It's explosive. You're putting more energy through, more power into that kick-off position when you're walking and running. 7 seconds. Good, switch legs. Okay. Wee hop. Keep that core engaged. Chest is proud. You're looking forward. Core's feeling really tight. It's like pulling that string between your back and your belly button. 8 seconds. Keep going. Okay. So just explode up. If you can't do them, just do a squat. It's fine. It's tough after what we've just done. I've mucked about the order to make some of these more difficult. I've included some new ones just for fun, just to do things differently. The next one we're doing is a deadlift, but we're going to use the weights. The weights are on the ground, and we're going to get into a deadlift position. So the weight is on the ground. You're pulling it up to the face of your ankles. You're doing everything with your back hinged and flat. Knees are relaxed. Everything's from the back, and you're just coming up and then down. Up and then down. Up and down. Up. So the knees should not be getting flexed like we do on the other exercises. We're going down like that. It should be straighter, and everything's coming from the hip movement, but your back's flat. and your arm is just acting as a lever. Probably needs a heavier weight than we've got, but it's a good training exercise. You want the deadlift so that you're coming up your ankle face, and then coming to straighten up at the top. So you're going down with your back, hinging from the hips all the way down. You've done a deadlift in the gym, you'll know, you'll watch the guys with the barbell in front of them, and they'll have their toes underneath the bar, and then they're going down, and then they bring the weight up the front and back down along the legs. They almost like scrape their shins. Okay, that's the first time we've done that. We are doing a forward lunge with a twist with the weight. So we're going to go forward and then twist into the open side, come back and step back. Forward, twist into the open side, step back and back. I'm trying to get a wee bit of extra movement into the core and into the hips, to open up the hips a bit, because we're all doing stuff on unstable ground, on trails or on mountain bikes or running. Okay, other side, left side. So squat, sorry, lunge, twist, back, back up. Lunge, twist, back up, back up. Keep your head in line with the movement of the twist, then come back up. Seven seconds. No, wrong. So, frog jumps. So, we were going to do Russian twists next, but I'm not allowed to use it in Russia, so we're going to call them Ukrainian twists tonight. Drive forward, push it as hard and fast as you can. To the ground. Weight is in front of us. Feet are up. We're going to do twists side to side. You don't need the weight if you don't want it. Brilliant. Scissors. Just a flutter kick with the feet just above the ground. Support the lower back. Just a wee kick. Breathe all the way.
Oh.
Brilliant, well done. We are on to bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg in the bug position. So lift those knees up, hands up, opposite arm, opposite leg. Oh. Get a good work in here. Nice and slow. Brilliant. We're going into side planks, left or right, whichever you're on. Okay, let's go. You can do these as standing, by the way, standing side crunches as well. That's the alternate. That's to side planks. So where you go up on your, and bring your knee up to your elbow at the side. That's the other alternative for this. Whichever you want to do. I should have mentioned that earlier, apologies. Going good. Christine, you've got this.
I don't.
Well done. Side. I was looking at a thread the other day, and it said this lady was wanting to run a 50-kilometer race. She'd not trained, and someone said, "You don't need to do the training, it's mind over matter." I laughed. I laughed. I thought that was genius advice. Well done. Good. Planks.
What's this plank say?
Plank, yes, please. If this is easy, you can raise your alternate legs. Just go up, alternately, each leg. Up and hold for a second, up and hold for a second. Just march your way through the plank time, just holding for a second at the top. And let your foot come down and rest. Just keep doing it all the way through the plank. Brilliant. Okay, back up on our feet. Last set, jumping jacks. Get the heart rate moving again. Let's go. Brilliant, well done. Okay, grab your weight, curl and press. Curl and shoulder press. If you don't want to do the curl, you can just do a shoulder press. But do the curl if you need a bit of recovery on the shoulder, because we've done quite a lot on it already. Remember, nice and slow, so you get some work on the recovery as well. 6 seconds. Brilliant, other side. Up we go. Drive up and down. Do the same on both arms, whatever you did before, obviously. Because if you do less on a weaker arm, it'll just get a wee bit less strong compared to the other one. After this, we're doing round the world. You know, where you jump forward, sideways, back, sideways, sideways, forward, sideways, back, forward. That one. Round the world. Okay. Let's go. Forward, sideways, backwards. Sideways, forward, sideways, backwards, forwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, sideways, forward, sideways, backwards, forward, sideways, backwards, sideways, sideways, forwards, sideways, and backwards. Well done. Whew. Okay, on the ground, doing a renegade row. So the weight is in your right hand, high press up. And all you're doing is lifting the weight up and then putting the weight back down. Lift the weight up and back down. It's a high press, and all you're doing is lifting the weight. Using your back, your core, your chest. Other side. It's called a renegade row. You normally do it from 2 kettlebells, but we've only got one, or a rucksack or something. So you've got your core engaged. So your core stopping you twisting. So it's just your arm and your back that are working to lift the weight. Everything else is staying pretty solid. Renegade rows. I've never done that in the group. Okay, kettlebell swings. Right hand first. Like that weight. All from the hips. 12 seconds. I think. 12 seconds now. Three. Switch hands. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go. Triangle switch forward, squeeze the glutes. Those side lunges, alternate leg with the weight up high, held against your chest. So hold the weight up at your chest, wide stance, and then just go down into lunge. Other side, try and get it deep. Just about to rip my trousers. Needed a wider stance. So up, then down on the other side. Go as low as you can, get your bottom down, pushed back, and as low as you can. Stretch out the adductors. Keep it on your chest. Okay, we are on our, we're onto our front. We're doing bear crawls. Bear crawls are just going like this, going forward, and then back. So your knees are quite close to the ground. You ever meet a bear? It'll come in handy. Norwegian one. Go in 9 seconds. Slide them forward. Onto our back. Straight leg lifts. Support your lower back. Straight leg. Your core's feeling toasted. You want to give it a rest. You can do 2 sets of glute bridges, one on the left leg and then one right leg, or you can do 1 set of marching glute bridges, which is where you march instead of the next exercise, which is going to be straight leg lift and hold. So a few inches above the ground, just holding a thing. Other than that, into the glute position, just march it out with a high glute, whichever you want. Straight leg hold or a marching glute bridge. And breathe. You're on the home run. We've only got 2 side planks and a plank to do. Two side planks. Okay, off the knee, off the shoulder, not off the shoulder. That'll be quite difficult. Side. Oh,
Oh,
feeling good. Still alive?
Yeah, just.
Good. That was fun introducing some new stuff. Need to finish, I hope. I've missed any out. Oh, I think I've got it right. Remember in your leg lifts, if it's too easy, just go up and down. Whatever you want to do, or off the knees, or not at all. See how you feel. After this, we're going into child's pose, just to stretch out the back, the lower back, and the lats at the top. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to stretch it out. Bum onto the heels. Drop the neck down, the head down, and stretch out. Okay, we'll come up and do a leg stretch. Oh,
You warm?
oh my
right.
God.
Back, heel on the floor, stretch forward in that lunge. Feel the stretch in your calf. Oh, probably the most I've sweated in a long time. I thought Friday was really hard. Switch legs. Cool, we'll do quads. It's done quite a lot tonight. Bring your heel up to your bottom. Pull those legs together. Stretch out the quad, push the hips forward. And switch sides. Cool, and then one foot in front of the other. Foot pointing towards the ceiling. Stretch the hamstring. Ooh. And the other side. And then we'll do a quick chest stretch by pushing the hands behind our back. Roll the shoulders down and look up. And that is us. Good morning.
Thank you, John.
Thank you very much.
No,
Thank
thank you.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, John. Cheers, John.
See you later.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bye. Bye.